Here's another binomial question where we're having a look at the delightful topic of imprisonment. So we have the probability that a person currently in prison has never been in prison before is 0.72. So let's start defining our variables. If we say this is what we're looking at, so we're going to define, let x define as never in prison before. So therefore what we're looking at is for the binomial distribution, we have that x is a, oops, that's not very good, x is a binomial distribution where we have here 5 trials, so 5 people chosen, and the possibility that we have success is 0.72. That should be 0.72, not negative 72. So that's what we're looking at. So the first thing we're looking at for part A is of 5 prisoners chosen at random, so I'm going to write that down, x equals n equals and p equals, because we're putting it into the calculator. So we want to flirt with our examiner by letting us know what we need. At least 3 have been in prison before, so that's x is going to be greater than or equal to 3. N will be 5 people chosen, and p is 0.72. We'll pop in here. We will go, oops, let's go to our statistics to calculate distribution. And we're going to do, because it's at least here, that means it's the minimum value will be 3 and the maximum value will be 5, and they're my values for x. So we'll come down to my binomial cumulative distribution, CD. Next, my lower level will be 3, my upper level is 5, my number of trials is 5, and my possibility is 0.72. So we hit next, and we get a probability of 0.8624. So the probability that x is greater than or equal to 3 equals 0. Oops, can't even draw. 8624. And there's my first answer. My part B, I need to use my formula of my probability of something given something else is the probability of the intersection over the probability of whatever is already given, whatever is already in place. So this means that I'm looking for the, in this case, the probability of it being either 3 or 4. If I have it's greater than or equal to 3 and less than or equal to 4, so this would be the probability that x is between, oops, I've done that the wrong way, x is between 3 and 4, over b, which is the probability that x is less than or equal to 4. So let's find out those two pieces of information. If I jump back one, my lower, between 3 and 4, my lower will be 3, my upper will be 4. Same deal, and I get 0.6689. My probability that x is less than 4, what I could do is just reset that lower level down to 0 and find out, and that says my probability of that is 0.8065. So therefore, my probability of x greater than or equal to 3, given that x is less than or equal to 4, will be this divided by this. Now, because I'm doing this to 4 decimal places, what I really should do is make sure my numbers here are to 5 decimal places. So I'm just going to fix that up. My denominator is 0.80651, so let's do that. My numerator which was between 3 and 4, is 0.66886. So let's change this to 86. And now I'll put these numbers to divide them. So I'll go back to my main screen and I'll say 0.66886 divided by 0.80651, and that gives me an answer of 0.8293. 0.8293, and that's my probability that it is greater than or equal to 3, given that it's already less than 4.